Are you PCS in Warner Robins Air Force Base? Well, if you are, this is going to be probably the most in-depth video I've ever created. My name's Luke. I'm a real estate agent. I help people move from all over the country here to the Middle Georgia area. And today, I'm going to help our military members. I'm a former Army Ranger. I was actually stationed over at Fort Benning, which is about 100 miles west of Warner Robins, Georgia. Met a beautiful girl. Now I live here. I've been selling homes for quite a while. And today, I'm going to give you a deep dive on what you need to know to PCS. And here's the deal, okay? You got two options. Watch this video all the way through, then go to the description below, book a call with me so I can properly help you, or book a call with me and we'll just go in depth for 45 minutes to an hour on everything that you need to do to be able to prepare, and then we're gonna move forward. But there's a lot going on. You're about to leave where you currently are, pack up, maybe even sell a home or rent it, move all the way to somewhere you've probably never been, and then get acquainted with the local area. The positive on the other side is it's an awesome area. I thought I hated Georgia, okay? Running around outside in kit, our training cycle would be spring, summer, fall, and I deploy every winter. And the heat really got to my head, and I did not like the area. However, now that I live in Middle Georgia, the Warner Robins area, I really love this state, and I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. But I want to be kind of an advisor today. Now, I'm not an attorney. I can't tell you what to do, you know what I mean, and give you true advice legally. But I'm going to tell you what I wish I would have known. I want to make you as much money possible on this move, and I want to set you up for financial success. Because if you leverage this properly, and maybe Robins is only a place you want to be for 4 years, or maybe you want to increase your real estate portfolio and make money long term, I'm not just here to teach you how to buy a house today. I want your family to grow financially and to make a good decision that's going to bring the stress levels down so that this move turns out from being stressful to a great jump start for your future. First and foremost, before you go anywhere at all, we need to figure out about where you currently are. Do you currently rent or do you currently own? And if you currently own, you have two options. You put it up for rent or you sell that property. That's going to be a decision based off of your circumstances. Selling your property, pocketing that equity and putting it towards a down payment or closing costs or something like that is always a good idea. But if you do want to increase your rental portfolio, it's another conversation. You can just get on the call with me and we'll be able to figure that out together. But when it comes to selling a home, I don't have enough time in this video to explain it. You can check out my YouTube channel. I have an entire series on how to sell your home from the very first days of decluttering, boxing up, transferring, going through the inspection, appraisal period, every single thing a real estate agent's going to do partnered with you from start to finish. And if that's you, get on a call with me. What I do for my clients. At the recording of this video, I'm helping 11 different states, okay? That's 10 plus 1. Move here specifically for Robins Air Force Base. I specialize in helping military members travel from all over the United States to live here. I'd love to be able to help you, but that starts out with where you're at. I will interview on your behalf the best agents in your area to make sure that we have a smooth transition. Because the majority of my families that I help move over here have to sell a home, buy one here, and we need to make this a smooth transaction, okay? In transition. So you sell your home, take that money to buy the next, and that's something that I can help you with. But again, if you want, hop on that video series after this and you'll know how to sell your home. Next on the list, investment opportunity. You need to make a decision now. Do you want this house to be a forever home? It's a beautiful house. You can buy $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 home with a little bit of land because we have that in our area. Or would you like to still have a nice house and turn it into an investment opportunity? Because with the VA loan, all you have to do is live in that property for 2 years before you can reuse your VA loan again. And with your VA loan, 0% down, most military members won't even have to pay PMI insurance. And it's a very competitive loan. A lot of people don't realize that, but VA loans are strong, especially in our area because the military base is here and people actually understand what the VA home loan is. And what I would recommend, you don't have to do this, but what I would recommend is a new area. Yes, I will go and videotape homes for you. Yes, I'll tell you about the community. Yes, I'll do all of those things. However, what you really should do and what I wish I would have done when I came to the area, leverage my VA home loan, get a nice home around the $250,000 to $300,000 range, lived in it for 2 years, turned it into a rental, reused my VA home loan, and went and bought the home that I wanted. I waited too long. I rented for 3 years. I wasted all that money. And the house that I'm sitting in right now, $74,000 is what it would have appreciated for, because that's the craziness of our area. And Warner Robins alone, 7.2% appreciation in 2023. That's what it was. We're in 2024 now. That was 1 year. Year after year after year of that stacking, it adds up quick. So you need to make the decision. Do you want to just move here and be in a forever home, or do you want to move here, live in a home for 2 years, rent it out, get some positive cash flow plus appreciation, and then move into the house that you like after you get to know the area? There's a lot of military members, they see Robins Air Force Base. Oh, Warner Robins. Yeah, it's connected to Warner Robins, but the majority of families that I help, we usually either pick Perry, Bonaire, or Kathleen. They're right next to the base. Beautiful areas, great school systems. In the description below, I'm gonna have all this information. Niche.com specifically, you'll see all the school systems. It really matches what a lot of families are looking for. And it's not Warner Robins itself. So you wanna be able to keep your options open. And with moving to a new area, I can help you, but you're really not gonna know the area truly until you live here for a little bit. So why not capitalize on it? Now, when it comes to your VA home loan, there's so many benefits when it comes down to it. Yeah, 0% down, no PMI insurance, competitive rates. There's a lot of stuff in between. I even have a video on my YouTube channel. It's 18 minutes long going over the VA home loan in depth, everything you could possibly need to know. And before I even watched that video, I literally watched every YouTube video out there. But it was kind of a waste of time, because I've now became really good friends with the best loan officer I've ever met in my entire life. So much so, house that I'm sitting in, he even did my loan. His name's Mitchell Tucker with Empire Financial, and he is an Air Force veteran, and he just gets it done. I'm telling you what, his prices, he even pays for the appraisal out of pocket. And that's specifically for military members, something that he does. But I'd love for you to get on a call with him. I can't tell you who to use as a real estate agent, it's illegal. But I don't recommend people that I haven't used myself. Like my fence outside. I'll recommend you a fence guy. He did my fence. He did the best job. He won Best of the Best in 2023. And when you move over here or you get in contact with me, I'm gonna send you my trades and services directory of the best people in our local area. So anything you need, from moving companies to dog sitters to dog washers to attorneys to plumbers to handymen to contractors, everything that I have is going to be yours. But when it comes to the VA home loan, he is the industry expert on that, and that's what he specializes in. Even if you don't want to use him, I'd still reach out to him. I'm going to link his contact info in the description below. Book a call with him. He's not a needy salesperson. He's going to give you the upfront information that you need in order to make a great financial decision. He's not going to lead you astray. Go and give him a call. Now we need to figure out how you're going to get your stuff here. Okay, the TMO office on base, again, in the description below, I'm going to have a directory of all the phone numbers for Robins that you're going to need. TMO, I think it's the Transportation Management Office or something like that. It's usually where military members go through to get all their stuff, because you really have three options. You can go through the government, you can go through yourself, or you can do a combination of both of them. The easiest move that I've ever been able to find is this. You have a moving company, professional company come over, and they go room by room. And you have four, okay? First of all, you have 4 piles in each room. You have the sell, you have the keep, you have the trash, you have the donate. All of the keep pile. You're gonna have these people come through your home and go through bedroom 1, bedroom 2, bedroom 3, kitchen, laundry room, living room, everything. And they're gonna pack up all the keep items into a box. And you're gonna buy a bunch of Sharpies. And you're going to go through and you're going to mark on the boxes kitchen for everything that's in the kitchen, living room for everything that's in the living room. And then when you move your stuff, I could not recommend better, and I don't get paid any money for me to say this, but Pods is so darn easy. You literally just have them put it over there, and then you have it shipped over here. It's the easiest possible way that I could imagine. You can do the government assistance, and I'm telling you what, a lot of military members are just stubborn. I know who you are because I am one as well. And we just like doing everything ourselves to save some extra cash. You can go the U-Haul route, it works, but Even a client last week, they packed up and moved here from Colorado, and he said somewhere through Texas, he hit a big bump on the highway, and he went and looked in the back, and their gorgeous multi-$1,000 dining room table snapped in half. I don't know about you, but that man, I'm not going to use his name, he's one of my clients, I love him, he's a really cool guy. All the money you would have saved is now gone because you had a discrepancy in the move during a U-Haul. You do what you want. I'm just trying to be here to recommend the easiest route. Really go with that route, okay? But at the end of the day, TMO office, long story short, figure out how you're going to get here. But when it comes to actually finding a home, that's how I'm going to be able to help specialize what I do with me in service for you. You're going to be going on different real estate websites, looking at different homes, trying to get the local area down. What I do, I actually have professional film equipment. I go around and based off the homes that you like after our Zoom call, I actually videotape those homes. I tell you about the area, I tell you about the school systems, I tell you about everything in between, and we really start dialing in on what's going to be best for you. And once we find that, we can write up a contract contingent on your home selling if you have one, and we make sure that the closing date and everything aligns perfectly with you. And the nice thing is, with me and my team, plus the assistants that I have, you don't even have to be here for us to go under contract, do the inspection, do the appraisal, and actually purchase the home. I take care of everything for you. Now, I would like you to come and see your home before we close on it, but you don't have to. I get everything seamlessly taken care of for you, but that's going to be a process. If you move here, it's usually purchasing something. But after you purchase something and you move here, what about the local amenities? What about the events? What about the parks? What about the sports? There's a lot going on. My favorite resource is actually called Robins2Go. It's a website. No, it's not a website. It's a Facebook group. There's 56,000 people in this Facebook group. And they have everything you could ever imagine. Everything that happens on the weekends. Every single person that they recommend. All of these cool things that happen. Because Perry, for example, which is just a short 15 to 20 minute drive away from Warner Robins, Food Truck Fridays, they have the Georgia National Fair over there, the National Fair Grounds, which is just right over in Perry, and they have barrel racing, pig shows, cattle shows. They have everything you can imagine. The fair is this big, 10 days in October, 500,000 people this year, big old turkey legs. You know a fair's big when they sell HVAC systems and 8-seater hot tubs. It is huge. There's so much to do over there. One of my favorites and the wife, Saturday mornings, we have a farmer's market. There's vendors for fresh bread, local honey, fresh beef. They even have a guy playing their guitar over there, and local vegetables, all that kind of stuff. There's just so much going on in the local area. But how do you know? If you're watching this video, you're probably 1,000 miles away from me. You really don't. But the best way is to be able to join different communities on Facebook. And I think Robins2Go is one that will really, really help. And depending if your children play sports, maybe they're in football, baseball, softball, different things, there's a bunch of recreational areas in the local area. But again, Robins2Go, just search in kids sports, knitting classes, swimming, anything that you're looking for, I guarantee it's gonna pop up. I could spend the next 45 minutes telling you about all the recreation centers that we have, and trails and parks and pickleball and basketball and golf leagues. We have 14 golf courses in the local area. Robins2Go, you just go on there and just type it in. You're gonna find everything. And another topic that I wanna dive in here really quick is spouse work. When it comes down to it, I don't know if you have a spouse, if your spouse is gonna be looking for a job here soon. There's two resources I'd love to be able to share with you. Number one is usajobs.gov, and number two is going to be Indeed. We have really two primary sources of work around the area. Yes, we have a lot of hospitals. Yes, the education system is really big in the local area. I believe we have 39 public schools all within our county. There's a lot of different opportunities, but one that I wish I would have known about, and the one that I now tell everybody about, is on-base work, government work that is employed by the government. usajobs.gov, you're on what's called the GS scale. You have great benefits, great health care, job security is phenomenal. And once you go on there, you're gonna be able to see that there are a lot of employment opportunities. But because Robins Air Force Base is the largest industrial complex in the state of Georgia, not only is there a lot of government work, but on Indeed.com, you're gonna be able to find a lot of government contract work as well. Those would be my starting places. And if you need any help when it comes to your resume or applying and stuff like that, I have some inside resources that I can actually help you out with. Again, go to the description below, book a call with me, or simply shoot me a text message at 478-888-7808. I'm not just a realtor, okay? I want to help your financial future. I want to help you move to the local area, and I want you to settle in smoothly. So if you have any questions, I'm going to go above and beyond for you, and I really want to help. And like I was talking about earlier, niche.com, and there's a couple other websites, but I'm going to list that one below. That's going to tell you about the local school systems to be able to figure out what's going to be best for you and your family. I can't make that decision, but if you have some questions on that, go to that website, do some research, and figure out what would be best for you and your family. And then you're going to have some little nitty-gritty details when it comes down to it, like internet and cell phone service and utilities and all that kind of stuff. But I just want to let you know, I already have your back. I'm going to give you my 2024 trades and services directory of all my preferred partners, so that when you do move here, before everything gets finalized, you already know who to call. You already know who the best people in the area are, and you're already on your way to networking for home ownership. Well, there you have it. That's what I have on this video, but here's the catch. I know this may not have been all the information that you need to move here for a PCS. Go to the description below, book a call with me. Let's do Zoom. You don't have to feel obligated to turn your camera on. It's just easy for me to share my screen, go over the local area, and really do a deep dive and take notes on what you and your family truly need, set great expectations, and figure out how we can get you from where you are to where you want to be. I'm going to help you every single step of the way. I want to serve you at the highest level as you serve our country. Thank you. I'll catch you later.